Hey guys, back with another Season 10 gameplay guide, guys. We are covering Udyr in the jungle today. A pretty forgotten champion, gotta say that, because he's not being played that much in the current patch, in the current season, but he's still a pretty good jungler to play in Season 10. You can definitely carry a whole lot of games with Udyr in the jungle right now, guys. So let's cover that today. Anyways, what I usually do on Udyr, I usually start off the game off with the red buff into the wolves. And eventually take the blue buff into this camp over here. And then I always look into playing as aggressive as I can throughout the early game. I don't want to be farming too much. That's something you don't want to be looking for. You mainly want to get the camps, get them real quick, and like try and play throughout the early game, trying to win the early game. That's going to be your main objective right here, guys. Anyways, let me get the blue buff right here. I'm gonna use my shield as well. I'm gonna use the smite on this camp right here. I want to be playing really aggressive this game because they have a kindred in the jungle, which I want to try and make fall behind. Let's take this one. I'll smite it out already. That for Udyr died pretty fast, huh? Surprisingly, I wanted to play around top and mid lane because that's like such a good lane to gank, but she already lost the lead over there. No problem though. We're gonna see where Kindred is, because Udyr actually destroys Kindred throughout the early game if being played correct. We might be able to get like a really good catch here. She might be doing this camp here right now. She's already taken it. That probably means that she will be around the river right now very soon. We can catch. No. Fayura's not able to go all in because the wave is too massive. I'll get this camp. I'll reset the camp on Kindred, and she won't be able to stack her passive. If we could stop her passive from going this game, we should be able to snowball. Let's go. She cannot fight us in the early game. If she tries to fight us, we should be able to win. Let's go. We get the kill right here on this guy. Yep, that's one. Let's get this guy too. There we go. Udyr wins insanely hard against Kindred throughout the early game. We want to be using Udyr as much as possible to win the early game right now. Udyr's strength in the early game is massive. It's really strong. You don't want to underestimate Udyr. That's why I want to play around Kindred. If we can allow her to not get any stacks in this game at all, we should be able to carry the jungle pretty hard. Like, actually pretty hard. I'll get this camp and then I back off again. There we go. Get this one and then we're gonna go out. Awesome, let's go back. Like, honestly guys, this is literally what the champion is all about. Udyr is great because if you're going for the ultimate path, you can wave clear pretty fast. But honestly, there's so much better things about Udyr. So what I usually do on Udyr, it's strange. It's not what most Udyr players do. But most Udyr players, they always go for the tanky jungle item. I don't recommend you to buy this, guys. Do not buy this. Actually, you want to buy this one, because this one allows you to slow him down, do like massive amount of damage, which allows you again to snowball the game. Don't go for the tanky item because Udyr already has problems throughout the mid-late game. You just want to focus on like winning early game, and that's it. Udyr's late game is super bad. It's actually insanely bad. Only the early game is where Udyr can win so hard. And by buying the jungle item, by buying the tanky jungle item, you're basically missing so much of the early game. I don't recommend you guys. Let me get to level 5 right here. Okay, one more. Okay, let's go. We can fight him. Hopefully Volibear goes in all in. Yep, let's go. We'll smite him. Now we can actually kill him. Yep, and we got him again. Great. We're going to snowball this game insanely hard. It's only about to start right now. Gonna go into the enemy jungle and see if we can take some camps here as well. The red buff should be spawning up very soon as well. Yeah, there we go. I will take this camp immediately so we can... Oh, this is even better. Yep, got it. And now I can take this guy too. Yep. This guy is going to fall behind so hard this game. Literally so hard. You see the strength of Udyr. You can carry games so amazingly hard on this champion, guys. This champion is so underestimated and it's sad to watch. He may not have the best early game in the game, by far. He may not have the best one, mid-late game I meant. But his early game is outstanding, guys. I don't understand why people don't play this champ for early game. It's so strong. So underestimated. You shouldn't underestimate. Okay, we're going to take this camp over here. And then we're going to go back to the base immediately so we can buy our next jungle item. And then we're going to keep the lead going. There we go. Kindred is going to show up right here because the blue buff literally just respawned. I'll be waiting right here. Actually, I'll just start it immediately. If she tries to show up, I will instantly kill her. Put another point into my queue. Get the wolves here as well. This is what you want to do on Udyr, guys. This is exactly what you want to do. Very nice. I'll get this camp here as well. Nice. And now we can go back very soon. Kindred still hasn't shown up yet around the bottom side. Yeah, they're already winning really hard. Okay. He has to show up somewhere here soon. I'm pretty sure he's going to show up soon. Wait, Kindred. I mean... Let's go. Yep. Got her too. We're really strong right now. We're going to win the early... We're going to carry the early game so hard. This is the kind of playstyle you want to have if you are playing Udyr in the jungle, guys. This is it. This is what you want to have. This is it. So let's just go with like an aggressive early one by going for the Sheen. I'm going to buy this as well and buy an extra ward. Great. We're going to walk up to the dragon immediately because the Kindred will show up there. She's going to try to get the dragon. I'm going to run as fast as I can. We already have 4 kills, which is massive. We already have at least a 20 CS lead over Kindred too. I will immediately start the... oh, she actually started with hero, surprisingly. Okay, no problem. Let's take this. They're like forcing the mid lane with their hero, which is smart, but I'm taking the dragon, which will give us damage. Awesome. We could go mid lane and force a fight against Aatrox, but they probably already know that I'm going to do that, so I'm going to avoid that. Just to make sure, I'm going to take the wolves so we can make her fall behind even more. Great. Now walk up to this camp immediately and take that one as well. Awesome. Now Kindred is going to fall behind really hard because not only am I stealing those camps, she won't get the camps. That's the big difference here. Also, I'm about to get like a couple of kills on bot lane here as well. Yep, let's go. Thank you very much. Also, guys, I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I think I did, but I'll say it just once more. If you guys are looking for the full runes and the full build of Udyr, the best setup and everything for Udyr in this season right now, do not forget to check out the description below, guys. I've placed everything in there, so just so you know. Oh, this is a problem. I cannot afford to die chasers right now. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to pull off. Like, my Jax was here. I know what he tried to pull off, but I'm like worth almost 1,000 gold right now, but it still doesn't work that way. Not at all. I'll buy the ninja tabis because we're definitely going to need that one, and I'll also get a longsword. There we go. I'm gonna wait for my ward there as well because we're definitely going to need that. Great. Top lane is doing pretty good now too, like she's making a comeback as well. So our only job right now is to play around the enemy jungle. That's our only job throughout the game right now. Making sure that Kindred is going to fall behind so much that she will never come back ever again this game. That's pretty much our job right now. That's all we have to do right now. I could 1v1 Aatrox at any time in the game right now because I'm a whole lot stronger than he is. I'll just fight him immediately. Smite him. Whenever he tries to get away. I can lifesteal this all the way back up too. Even got potions, so I could even dive him under tower. And here we go. Obviously not gonna try when Kindred is around. Okay, back into the enemy jungle, guys. I'm gonna take as many jungle camps as possible to make Kindred fall behind. She's going to the blue buff right now, so I might even consider pushing this out first. Let's go. She is somewhere here right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold her out of the jungle. I can take that, no problem. This guy's no problem for me. I can literally take him down with 4 auto attacks. Chick goes, went the other way. No problem. If he tries to show up, I'm gonna kill him immediately. I don't think he's gonna show up anymore. Yeah, we can go in. We can go all in. Ah, that was the fake one. Seriously? Whoa! That was actually being set up so well. Like, there was a ward there. He saw it coming. Alright. That's quite an interesting one, I'd say. Okay, no problem. They're going to push bot lane, but we're going to take the mid tower and finally get the first tower of the game. Oh, it's already been taken even. Huh. Okay. Yep, we got the tower now. He's not able to deal with me at all. The dragon is spawning in about 5 seconds. We're definitely going to need this dragon. I'll just make sure. I need my team with me right now. Okay, that's just there's no problem. They're taking the dragon right now. Hopefully my team's going to group up because they're all grouping up for this dragon at the moment. I have a bad feeling that we're not going to get this dragon anymore because my team is just not grouping up for it. Okay, let's go. Nah, we're not going to take that. My team did not exactly group up for the dragon. Instead, they went for the herald instead, which honestly is a really bad choice. That was a really, really bad choice. But no problem. We still had the Inferno dragon before, so... Okay, we're gonna do like as many clears as possible right now. We farm it out really hard until my team is finally ready to do something. So we can continue up our lead right now. We don't want to miss our lead, so we want to keep on farming up. As long as there's nothing to farm up, then... I mean, as long as there's nothing happening around the map, we don't want to spend time doing nothing, basically. We want to keep our lead growing. So by doing so, we want to be farming up as hard as possible. You're not losing your lead if you're taking camps over and over again. Okay, now we can actually go bot lane. If someone tries to 1v1 Fiora, we can take that person down pretty easily. Very nice, got that one. I want to continue farming up. Fiora is in a bad position right now. Honestly, have no idea what she's trying to pull off. She is asking to be 1v1 by somebody. Okay, let's go mid. There's two people on the bot lane right now. We have to go mid and force an entire fight right now. Got smite. I can smite him pretty easily. Okay. We can finally get this tower, guys. Okay, let's go. He's actually using his ignite for that one. Still not able to get that tower because Aatrox has just been holding it the entire time. But no problem. I'll get my biggest item right now. I'll quickly smite that one. Okay. Sweet. Let's go back to the base and we get the Trinity Force. We need just a little bit more though. Tiny bit. I actually thought I could already buy it for some reason. Hold on. As soon as we get the Trinity Force, the game becomes a lot easier for me because I will do so much more damage. Wait. They're all fighting. I have to group up with them. I don't know what's going on. Yep, got him. Great. And we're gonna go with this guy too. We can run a lot faster than he does. Not gonna fight when there's more people around here, but I can take the red buff if it's there. Okay, good, no problem. So basically, what we're doing right now, I'm just trying to create as much pressure as possible playing around the enemy jungle. That's pretty much all I'm doing. I'm trying to find an opening to end the game as quick as possible, even when my team's throwing off. Okay, so the next item you want to buy as soon as you get the Trinity Force, it's something that also not many Udyr players out there do at all. That's to buy a steraks gage. Now, this is a very interesting item on Udyr, but trust me, just build it. It's actually really good. It helps you tank a lot of damage in team fights. It gives you a little bit of damage too, which is great. Overall, it's a really good item on Udyr. You guys have to try it out. It's actually really good. Almost no Udyr players do this, but I do it myself, and it's actually so great. You will find out when you build it how strong it is. Let's go. We got Sky. Have to run out of his ultimate and then back in again. It's gonna be a tough one. It's pretty strong. I just have to heal it up right now and then go for the fight again. Okay, let's see where he is. He's harder than I thought. Oh man, he's actually so strong. He's building like a massive amount of armor there. I couldn't just 1v1 him anymore. Even if I have 7 kills, this is the point in the game where Udyr starts to fall off. It's unfortunate. We're losing the pressure right now. And this guy's chasing me down all the way. I'm not gonna try. Even when we have 7 kills right now, the game is becoming a lot harder than what it should be. Because my team's throwing it away. Okay, no problem yet. My bot lane's been feeding pretty hard. Oh man. My top laner isn't doing that great either. Not quite sure what's going on right now. They're really throwing it away. I'll have to find like an opening to get this game going. Okay, let's take all of this. The problem right now is that the early game has been amazing. We've done quite a lot in the early game, but right now is the point in the game where Udyr is starting to fall off. Udyr is starting to fall off really hard this game. So we will have to find an opening soon. I'll farm out as much as I can. Get like a catch, hopefully on the Trundle. Let's get all of this too. Great. Get the last one. Great. Get the blue buff and then we group up immediately. Nice. Top lane's losing a lot of farm, but I can honestly not let... I need to group up with the team since they're like throwing it off. We're not able to fight them. They have a much stronger team fight right now. This might turn into like a fat lose right now. If it keeps going like this. Let's see where Kindred is. Oh, Kindred is right there. Okay, let's continue pushing. It's kind of unfortunate the way how this game has gone. Like, there's so much feeding this game that we just couldn't turn this game. Even if we won the early game, we just couldn't turn the game because there was too many throws. The game started to throw when the team didn't understand how to take the dragon. None of them went for the dragon. They did some random stuff. Right now, we cannot even protect the tower anymore. I might as well just sit here and force this tower myself. What? This is... Okay, this is one of the most strange game I have ever played. We had an amazing early game. We completely destroyed the Kindred. We won the mid lane. We won the bot lane. We got the dragon. I've made perfect calls. But they completely threw it off. The entire team completely threw. They didn't listen to the calls. They didn't bother. As if they didn't even care about the game. Really strange. It is what it is. At least, my team has been absolutely bad. Absolutely bad. This is not what a team that you normally have. Trust me. Guys, I was really fat in the early game. Really, really fat. I was really strong. I've completely carried the early game. Unfortunately, though, we couldn't win the mid-late game because the team was just too bad. But this is how you play Udyr, guys. This is how you win the entire early game with Udyr. This is how you control the early game completely. Whatever comes after the early game, it's like you gotta end as quick as possible because Udyr falls off mid-late game. But this is how you play the early game, guys, even if you have a really bad team like this one. Anyways, unfortunately, not a win. It is what it is, guys. But thank you so much for watching today. Hopefully, you guys have learned something. Honestly, Udyr is an amazing champion. Easy to pick up, easy to understand, easy to carry with. Honestly, pick up this champion, guys. He's great. But anyways, with that being said, guys, full runes, full build you can find in the description. And with that being said, I'll see you guys very soon with the next one. Peace.